Hey folks, I'm Sir Vainglory and welcome to part 15 of my campaign as a Gothi in Total War Rome 2. So here we have Cannabaldes heading for Odessus, which we took from the Romans. We've also managed to complete the conquest of Dacia and Sarmatia, and we've got half of the Bosporus as well. So you'd think that we're doing quite well, but if you look at the diplomatic map, the Buri and the Quadi are almost matching us. The Quadi are stronger than us, although they've got fewer provinces. But the Buri and the Quadi in particular are advancing quite quickly. They're down into Illyricum, Thrace, Macedonia, and Rome are being kicked out of the map. Rome's almost gone already. So, what that means for us, and also Armenia are in Thrace, in Tremontium. So we've got the Sassanids and their allies spreading quite rapidly as well. And the Alani are a bit of a buffer for us there. But it means that we're going to have to do some work to be able to confederate with the rest of the Germanic states. And if we don't, then we might well get picked off. Gallic Rome is in good terms with the Quadi and the Buri at least. So we might need to see if we can do something to ally with them to counteract the threat from over here. So that's the political situation. My plan had been to start hitting some Roman settlements to try and improve my diplomatic standing with the Buri and the Quadi, but the Romans are pushed so far away now that sending armies down here to try and take these settlements is just asking for trouble. So I'm going to have to come up with a new plan. Now, the Romans are just penned right back. My chapter goals are to take Odessus and Apollonia Pontica, and I don't want to go to war with the Buri. So it's not looking great after all when you look at the bigger picture. But anyway, for now let's have a look. Got the Trees of Woe holding on to Panticapaeum. Cultural differences account for the majority of the deficit. Counterbalances the characters and the military presence. Food needs improved. So that would add 6 at the cost of 2 public order and 2 squalor. And this would give us 4 public order and 3 sanitation, so they counterbalance each other quite nicely. So if we go for that and that, that should set us up well. And we've also got the storage pit coming in here. So this is added insurance. But the Germanic cultural influence is also good to have. Got a long way to go. So you guys can stay in there just now. Up here, we're positive and we've got slightly positive food with some more improvements on the way in. And in Dacia, again we're okay here, but we've got slums. And I need to build something in here, so actually having to go back and revisit what we've just done here. I need to sort that out later, but at least that will see us through. Okay, so sanitation's a big... no, it's a problem here. What are the options? I'll go for a well, I think, rather than keep building the holy trees. If we go for the well, maybe go for the sacred spring. But okay, we start off there, and let's dismantle that and rebuild next turn. Public order's okay. We could do really with more food, but we can't improve any of these just now. Do I want to build the village in Drobeta? And hopefully we're secure behind the Buri and the Quadi. So I would be building it not for the garrison, but for the extra 50 wealth. Plus 1% more income or wealth from all sources. 1 growth, 1 public order. Yeah, let's do that anyway. And Odessus. Again, we should build something in here, but we can't afford anything. So, forget the village. I don't want slums. And again, we've got a long way to go. Cultural differences of 15. Yeah, so let's... yeah, we need to go for the Germanic cultural influence. -2 public order and 2 squalor. And we'll just leave that as is for the moment. Let's get kind of about as just go into normal stance and just come over to here. And we'll get Gund to go a bit further. And we'll deploy her there. So we've got the Buri and Armenia. I don't think they're at war. Buri. No, they're not at war. -23, treaties with the Alani, cultural aversion, treaties with the Buri. No, that's Armenia. Armenian opinion of me I'm looking at. Their opinion of the Buri. -20 for trespasses. Okay, so as long as these guys are at war with Rome, Armenia are going to be reasonably disposed towards them. But all of this, I think, is fairly secure, unless Rome have a massive army or two somewhere down here, but I don't see that happening. Okay, well, let's have a look. Diplomacy. So 107 now. Military actions and agent actions against Rome are going to decline. Battle support for the Buri is also going to decline.
My friend, be welcome.
So I don't see us getting any further.
Of this place smile upon you.
And Kaby. It's going to be a similar story there.
Welcome. We will talk and then we will feast until our guts rot.
And we've got the Marcomanni. We managed to get a good diplomatic mission. No, we didn't. We got a bad diplomatic mission. We had a good one, I think. Maybe it was against or with the Buri.
There's a good pork roasting for you, and better ale
So,
and meat set aside. But first, we talk.
Try. No.
The gods would be displeased if I said yes too easily, although you speak your part well.
Marcomanni are even stronger than us, and they've only got two provinces.
Our gods whisper to me that I must.
How about Narvali? It was a diplomatic mission to Narvali. That's what we had last time.
We have need of talk, I'm sure.
Military access.
Also need...
No.
You speak well, but I fear the spirits do not approve. I can.
Okay, so legendary difficulty obviously has some impact on diplomacy that you don't see listed.
Will find a home somewhere,
so
but not without.
We're not getting anywhere with that. Politics, doing okay. Good loyalty. We've got a long way to go in terms of trying to improve Imperium. I was wondering about a political marriage. But I don't think so. I want to risk embezzling some funds. Don't think it's really necessary. I don't want to take the chance. I want to try and improve our power and keep loyalty reasonably high. I think it's probably worth doing this. Even if it's just for the minus 4% upkeep. And the loyalty. We did have another noble from the Black Horse clan for not a full term. Recruited him, sent him on a diplomatic mission, and he was assassinated. Or executed is probably the better word. Okay, well, I think we just need to move on then. See what fortune brings. Rome are so dispersed. So weak. And I think their end is nigh. I'm tempted to go and hit Fangoria, but I really want to leave them as a buffer. Ships at the port. The animals turned out to be highly sought after possessions that have boosted commerce. Unfortunately, they've also turned out to be infected with disease, which has spread throughout the province. The health of the local populace has drastically deteriorated as a result. So +5 Scholar for 5 turns. We are screwed. Who have we encountered now? Garamantia. Okay. -1. So where does the Squalor hit? It must be just in Bosporus. Well, it's not so bad then. It hits them as well as us. -6. I'm just going to have to live with that then. Up here. Food's okay. I can do with that as well. I want to go down the commons route. I think we might go for the Reichshold. Yeah, let's go for commons. And what's this? Oh yeah. Yeah. So let's see if we can do something in here. Don't need to worry about this at all for a while because it's going to be negative. Take that for the improved Germanic cultural influence. That'll do to start with. 3s of woe. Do I want to leave them in there for now? I suppose it is having a positive influence. So, yeah, they can stay put. I think you're going to stay in Odysseus. Kind of about his. I suppose we could help them out. But we don't have military access through there. Do we have military access with the Buri? Yeah, yes. Probably better to come down in this direction then. Sail across and try and get involved in some battles down here. Where did their army go? There, it's there.
That's it for me.
And you're still deployed here. That's fine.
How can I help?
Actually, could take you out. You're okay there without the army. Yeah, let's send him down to Odysseus.
On the move. Is there nothing else?
So if you deploy in there next turn,
Share my fire.
that'll help out. And you're still at +8, so that's okay. Down to 65%, 14 loyalty. Yeah, that's dropping.
Welcome, worthy friend. Let us break bread and drink ale.
Marcomani. Come on, give us
My
a
friend,
chance here.
be
Let's
welcome. The spirits of this
get
place
military
smile
access.
upon you.
Okay.
This agreement is like a feast after an empty belly. You are a truly worthy friend.
Okay, we'll take that. So move in the right direction. Up to 86. How about you?
My friend, be welcome.
Okay.
I will take word of our agreement and put it before my people. They will feast in
76.
celebration. Sit, friend, and let us talk. And let us have good wine until we can talk no.
No. Yeah, the Alani. Things are neutral. And they're at war with a lot of people. I presume they're all down here. Down in here. So you can stay there and soak up that aggression for us. Gallic Rome.
For the Senate's part, welcome. For my part, welcome also.
Okay.
Jupiter
good.
be praised. Let him bless your wise words and our agreement today. You are a servant of Venus, so sweetly.
Right. I think that's us for the turn then. So we'll move on. Once more. I'm really pondering how can we become more powerful. And maybe the Buri and the Quadi, once we've dealt with Rome, they'll hit a sort of dead end. And if we can get alliances and hopefully confederations with the likes of the Marcomanni, the smaller factions up to the north, that might help us out. Every man's feasts. The priest tossed the signs on white cloth, offered a prayer to Frigio, goddess of love, then picked 3 strips to inspect them. The signs allow it. So we get 3 food in all provinces and +5 growth per turn in all provinces for 4 turns. And we've completed a load of building. Okay. You just head over there and I'll deploy you there. So that's also the Buri. Yep. But we need to cut through Armenia. Right, just come down onto the sea then.
Drop anchor.
And we'll get you across. It's going to take 3 turns. We're not going to be there in time for that. Maybe for the siege of Sparta. And here's our shield maiden, there she is there. Let's get you over in this direction.
I'm done.
Okay, so everything's going the right direction there. Coping okay in there from now. So even in here, the squalor's the only problem. And it'll still be at -1 when the exotic animals expire. But this will help out, and that should actually put us into the positive. That would give us growth. Take the fortified settlement. And Buri's that going back up again? It could be treaties, yeah, with the Nahanar Valley. And the Marcomanni and Gallic Rome. So that is actually all helping us push back up in the right direction. Still not interested in a military alliance though.
Marcomanni. We have need of talk.
How
I'm
about
sure.
defensive alliance?
We also need
No.
good food. Oh,
It's going in the right direction. Once the diplomatic mission wears off, we might get somewhere. These guys, again, poor diplomatic mission. It's a big problem.
there's a good
What?
pork roasting for you, and better ale
Let's
and
keep
meat
trying.
set aside.
The Quadi, again, improving.
I look forward to your wisdom, but I trust you will.
Still not enough. Gallic Rome.
Hail! At the Senate's request, I give in.
Keep trying with
I
them
am
as
sure
well.
you speak with an honest tongue, but for Rome, I cannot greet your words with approval.
Garamantia.
Welcome, honored emissary.
Let's see
Speak,
about some
and I will
cash.
answer
You don't
with
have
my
very much.
master's voice.
Right.
I agree and admire your sense and clear thinking in this
How
matter.
about trade?
My people will
and money?
rejoice. We had heard of your great wisdom, and with this generous offer,
Okay, that's as far as I want to go there, I think. Palmyra, Nilani. Things will improve there slightly when the Mirillis effects wear off.
Greetings, friend. We will speak together
don't
of
think
whatever you wish, but bring
I'm going
words
to get
that can-
anything from them.
I do not think
For a while, anyway. we've got some money, so I'm not looking to embezzle any funds. I'm looking for the influence to improve. Loyalty's come down a bit. From political actions. What political actions? Alright. So end the turn once more, and then I'm going to put a break in. And we'll pick this up again in the next part. Okay, here come the Romans. Here come the Romans. Here go the Romans. Okay, so I need to get back onto dry land. Don't want Cannibaldis getting caught out at sea when the Romans have fleets sailing about. Construction complete. Okay, our dignitary is improved in rank. Right in the capital. The accused party is now on somewhat worse terms with you, but has not lost any influence. Okay, so I'm going to put a break in here, so please leave a comment and rate the video. And subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.